In this video, we're going to solve factorable trigonometric equations in quadratic form. Solve the equation 6 cosine squared theta minus 13 cosine theta equals -5, given that 0 less than or equal to theta less than 2 pi. So we're within 1 revolution of the unit circle, and theta is in radians. I'm going to actually treat, I've said in all of my other videos to treat these like x. This time I'm going to say that x is actually equal to cosine theta. So I'm going to do a little tricky substitution here. When I say that, I can write this as 6x squared minus 13x equals -5. And you can do that on any problem that you want. Add the 5 over, and I get 6x squared minus 13x plus 5 equals 0. Now I'm going to factor this. It's either factor or use a quadratic equation. And I'm going to try to factor it. Let's see. If I factor the 6, I'd get, you know what, let's just use the quadratic equation. It's fine. X is equal to negative b plus and minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So x is going to equal negative 13 plus and minus root b squared, which would be negative 13 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 6, times c, which is 5. All over 2 times a, so all over 2 times 6. Now we're going to have to do some serious simplifying here. So that's 13 plus and minus. Inside here, I'm going to do all that in the calculator. See if it comes out nicely. So 13, or negative 13 squared. And then we're going to subtract 4 times 6 times 5. And then we square root that and we get 7. So we actually have plus and minus 7 here over, so this all, when you take the square root of this whole thing, you get 7 over 12. So we're either going to get 13 plus 7, which is 20 over 12. So I should have wrote that out better. This is 13 plus 7. Let's do now, or 13 minus 7 would be 6 over 12, so 6 over 12. If I reduce both of those, that's 1/2, or that would be, let's see, divide both of those by 4, and you would get 5/3. So you got two different options here. You got x equal 5/3 or x equal 1/2. Now, one of these options won't work, and we're going to see that here in a second. I'm going to resubstitute cosine in. So I'm going to say that cosine theta is equal to 5/3, or cosine theta is equal to 1/2 when I resubstitute cosine theta for x. Right? I got two options. Here's the deal, though. Cosine theta cannot equal 5/3 because on the unit circle, the longest side length is 1. So I cannot get 5/3 for a side length. So this is actually out. So then I'm just looking at cosine theta equal 1/2. Well, cosine theta equals 1/2 at 60 degrees, which would be pi over 3. But cosine's positive in quadrant 4 as well, so that actually also be 5 pi over 3. So theta is going to equal pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3.